So I'm not saying this to scare anybody, but um, this is a warning, and I want you to be prepared. The death toll of this year will be vicious. And I know a lot of people is like, well, people die every year, people die all the time. It's not necessarily about people, passing away or anything like that. It's the way that people will go. If you've been paying attention, you've seen the disgusting ways that lives have been taken so far, and we're only at this point 12 months into January. There has been so many family unalivings, as far as the father taking the lives of his children or his spouse or whoever is in the house at that time. There's already been cases of people driving off cliffs and driving their car into certain things with their family in it. And there has been so many cases of women all over the country losing their lives at the hands of their boyfriends or husbands. And again, this is only the first month of the year. So I really need you guys to be safe. If you're in a relationship with somebody who shows signs of violence, I'm going to need you to leave that person alone. I don't care how much you think you love somebody. I don't care if you got children together. I don't care, okay? Because one thing about the energy that's out right now, it is evil, it is vicious, and it has no conscience. So the people that you think you know, they don't even know themselves right now. The ways that you think that they will and won't act, they don't even know what they will and won't do at this point. So this is not a time to sacrifice anything to be with anybody at this moment. If they are violent, if they have a history of violence, if they put their hands on you, if they act like they're going to put their hands on you, you need to do what you need to do to get the fuck up out of that situation. Too many children and women are dying at the hands of senseless people, people who aren't even in their right mind. And this is a time to really be protecting yourselves. If you're spiritual, you need to be protecting yourself. If you're religious, you need to be protecting yourself. Call on whoever you believe in. Do whatever rituals and practices that you need to in order to solidify the safety of you and your family. But don't be out here ignoring these type of warnings. Don't be out here thinking that it can't happen to you, because all of the people that it happened to one point, they thought that they wouldn't be those type of victims either. Please stay safe. This is not a time to be all outside, all out and about, all into everything. If you don't need to be somewhere, then you don't need to be somewhere. If you feel intuitively guided to sit the fuck in the house, do that, because it could be your life or the people's that you love life at risk.
Okay, welcome back to my channel. Like, share, and subscribe if you want to. So you saw that TikTok video in the beginning with the young lady telling women to protect themselves, that there is a lot of evil energy going on with this year, 2023. There's going to be a lot of people losing their lives, especially women, especially children. There's been a lot of cases in the last couple months, but really in the last 2 weeks, of men that are married taking out their whole families. Now, I've seen some cases where there have been white husbands, um, black husbands, but most likely black baby daddies and their boyfriends and stuff like that, taking them out, taking their children out, killing your family members, your mother, your father, whoever is in the home. Now, we saw in 2022 that a large amount of black women have lost their lives. Women, period, are losing their lives at the hands of these crazy ass men. And some of these men do not understand. Just because someone is married to you don't mean that that woman is your property and she belongs to you and you alone. And she never has the choice of leaving you behind. And some of these men feel like they are suicidal, so they want to take out the wife, the baby mom, the girlfriend, or whatnot, and the children. There's been a case where the guy took out his whole family, his wife, and his mother in law. Everybody in the house died. Okay? There was a case in North Carolina recently, a black family where the black man, they say that he was suffering from mental health issues, and he pretty much took out the whole family. I think two of the children was able to run out of the house. This is becoming an epidemic. It's been an epidemic. A lot of these men that tell you that they're suicidal or that they cannot live without you are dangerous. Okay, I have experience with that. Whenever a man tells you he's suicidal or he's suffering from some type of PTSD, he's suicidal, he's always depressed. Whenever a man tells you he's going to kill himself or he's going to kill you, take it serious. Don't stay with the man that's suicidal because he will kill you and he will take everybody else with him. That is a red flag. Whenever somebody tells you that they're suicidal, they don't want to live anymore, do not stay around them. Your life is in danger. So this year coming up, I hope that a lot of women wake up, stop being naive. Stop trying to pull the wool over your own eyes like you don't see what's going on, especially when it comes to black women. Black women are in total denial. In spite of black men taking us out 3 times the rate that other women are being unalived, black men are on a mission to destroy black women, and a lot of black women co-sign this. They ignore the signs and they stay right there. They don't get out. If you're going to leave a man, do not tell him you're leaving. Just leave. Wait till he goes to work or you go to work or something like that where you're safe enough to call law enforcement or be able to get away, call a domestic violence shelter. There's a lot of shelters that will hide you and your children. Okay, they will get in contact with law enforcement and they will keep you hidden away from your abuser. But women have to stop telling these men when they're going to leave. Stop telling them you're going to leave them. Stop packing your bags in front of them. Okay? Stop playing with them. Stop threatening them that you're going to leave and you don't leave. Whenever a man tells you he's going to take you out, most likely he's serious. So do not stay around that man. Do what you have to do to protect yourself, but stop telling these men when you're going to leave. Stop packing up in front of these men. Just go. That's what's getting a lot of women killed because they're telling these men that they're going to divorce them. They're telling them they're going to leave them. They're packing up right in front of them, and then they're getting unalive right there. So make sure you keep that a secret. You don't even have to tell your family members. Don't tell his family members. Just go. Get the safety and then contact authorities. So if you do have children, they can remove your children away from that man because he's violent, he's suicidal, and he's abusive. So I agree with everything she said in this video. There's going to be a lot of black women bodies hitting the floor. Just like in 2020, I believe the number is going to be greater. Be safe if you don't have to be around the black community, if you don't have to be around black males and black women who date them. Because black women who date black men, marry black men, and have children by them can put your life in danger too. So be very careful about that. When you have children, your children should matter more than you. So keeping your children in those type of situations where they have to deal with that abuse, whether it's physically or physically or mentally or verbally, they do not deserve that. Your children do not deserve to be in that type of environment. So just because you love a man and want to be there, that does not mean that's healthy for your children. I believe that women, all races of women, need to start thinking about their children before they think about a man and a piece of dick. Because dick is getting a lot of you women killed, especially black women, because majority of you are not married. You're being killed by your baby daddies. You're being killed by men who you reject. You're being killed by men who you surround yourselves with. And you have to start understanding, putting yourself around black men, marrying them, dating them, and having children with them is putting your life in danger, regardless if you think so or not. And that's all I have to say about that topic. I will catch you guys in the next one. Like, share, and subscribe. Bye-bye.